Hi, welcome back to my poetry channel. Today again I'm going to read three poems. I'm going to try and capture the moment and also I suppose reflect a little bit on the past and the future because I think it's important I suppose to remember both of those as well in the current climate. Um, Last November I was in Drumshambo in County Leitrim in Ireland, in the northwest of Ireland, for a meeting. And I had never been in Drumshambo before, and I had barely been in Leitrim. So it was a great awakening for me to visit the place, and I loved it very much. I loved the whole vibe of the area. But one of the things that really struck me was an episode in a cafe. And cafes are very much on our minds at the moment because we don't get a chance to go to cafes like we did before. But this little event involved a little girl having her breakfast. And it reminded me a little bit of myself because eggs were a big thing for breakfast when I was growing up because my mother had lots of hens and fried eggs and boiled eggs and all kinds of eggs were part of our everyday diet. And it also reminds me a little bit of my own children when they were little ones. And I think there's nothing greater to give us a sense of optimism than children. So I suppose it's all of those things. So the little cafe is called Sweet Geranium. The poem is called Coffee at Sweet Geranium. The little girl in the high chair dips her finger in the egg yolk. Yummy on her tongue, sucking every drip from her tiny finger. Maybe not every morsel and crumb though, as her rosy cheeks have a hint of yellow and evidence of eaten toast. She lights up November, better than the weak sun, filtered through lace curtain fog and drooping cloud. Drumshambo readies for deep winter, but she is already spring and summer, and brings us by the hand to tomorrow's rainbow. So, the second poem is titled The Barber's Chair. And again, people are worried about haircuts, and maybe I'm showing evidence of it myself. And I suppose the whole experience of being at the barber or being at the hairdresser is such an important personal thing for people. And I suppose this poem it was written some time ago, but it's not just about, I suppose, the barber and the hairdresser, but it's this sense of enjoying every moment of life. The barber's chair. The cutthroat pressed against my skin, so close to make the trail as smooth as a fingertip. The risk of a bloody nick and all going wrong. The reward of the feel, skin stretched to kiss every nerve, top every bristle. Deft hand, sharp eye, suspended luxury. The flash of life to the sound of friction. Helpless to change course. Earnest hope for each sense to reap every moment. The aptitude to seize this and every incremental second. Alone, together, whatever, wherever. The third poem I want to share with you today reflects back on this time of year from my childhood and my memories of it. And I think there maybe have been a little bit more kind of a cycling of season and things at that time. And we're now in the latter half of May, and it's turning from spring to summer in earnest at the moment. So I call this poem Antithesis of Season, and the word antithesis is around the idea of the flower budding and opening up, and I suppose in this case turning us into summer. Antithesis of Season. Close to navy blue, with tiny flowers in white and pink. The wraparound overall, blue rinse, the perm and permanence. An early summer, hot day, time to turn out the dust and mites. a sudden antithesis of season, a coupling of instinct and tradition. The hive buzzes open, windows and doors sucking air into the lungs of the asthmatic house, nebulizing out cobwebs, smoke and smell. Women moving on the current of wisdom, knowing the exact when, why and how of things. High luxuriant nettles, an intimidating forest of menace for boys in short pants, transformed from weeds to airing props as if grown to order. The bedspreads, with pale, creamy white bellies and backs of burgundy. Heavy, durable, plain and practical, with simple dimples. Cast as slightly undulating tents, straining every fibre of stalk. The sun and wind will do some kind of magic, infusing freshness, displacing stale. Our part is to share in the excitement with the white butterflies and the ardent bees. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this week's contribution and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.